Gaz, you streaming?
I have been having internet issues, so I'm not going to do anything just yet.
Alright, buddy, no worries.
I was going to, though. I was going to do it on the official room.
Well, I think you should. Just so they don't have to hang out on mine, that they can go to old Giggity Gazzies.
They can hear you.
Are we live?
Oh, we're live, yeah.
Nice job, Gaz. Gaz, you see, that's a good impression, but I don't think you're going to replace the guy who makes the show.
That wasn't my best impression of him, though.
Well, Seth MacFarlane does Quagmire pretty good.
Yeah.
You can't exactly replace the guy who makes the show.
True.
Also, I'm not sure if Quagmire's the public figure you want to go for, especially with the top. I don't know how many accounts. I don't know how many accounts of sexual assault that he can make. I'm not even talking about per season. I'm talking about episode.
How about the old bloke, though?
We can count that one.
No. It depends on how many days go through each episode, and every night is probably at least 5.
It sucks. Oh well, we'll deal with it.
My music stopped, didn't it?
How long's your intro?
I forgot to loop it.
Oh.
Nice job.
It's only like a 2-minute song.
And then there's the other button where you forgot to push for you, not you, but I've done close when the scene's inactive, so it keeps playing song over top of your scene and stuff too.
I got an ad for Lightsy's channel right now for a McDonald's quarter pounder of the Western barbecue.
Yeah.
I love it.
That's so
I'm
good.
having beef burgers for dinner, by the way.
Oh, nice.
For tea.
For dinner.
Burgers
for dinner.
for tea?
We have so many different ways of saying it.
Wow, we're not going to be able to run over today to Gazzy to get beef burgers.
There's only enough for me and Mom. Don't worry. And barbecue sauce.
I got leftover homemade pizza that the missus made last night
Nice.
for lunch.
Don't have. No, that's wrong. Leftover food.
What?
No, throw it away. Make
Leftover pizza is fantastic.
The crap stuff's amazing.
Sometimes leftovers is better than the real.
Depends, yeah.
Why
Chili,
can't I remember my Twitch password right now?
like chili is always better the second day. Always.
That's a fact.
Did you say you don't remember your Twitch password?
Yeah.
If you send us all the Twitch password, we'll try it for you.
Yes.
It's gonna be like going to the users and get it work. I just reset my password. I don't remember what I did set it to. Oh.
Oh look, my password is. And then,
I swear, I think some of them
Guys,
go
I
to
just
the bar.
remembered my password on Twitch.
I think some of them go out to the bar or something and they try and reset it when they're half drunk at 3 a.m. They can't remember what it is.
I know my password. It's capital L, small letters EE, capital G, ETS, capital T.
That's
I
funny.
get it.
But it doesn't matter because you still don't have the shirt on.
I've got it on order.
Yeah.
No, you don't.
No, I
No,
have
He
ordered
did
it.
it.
you don't. Alright, here we go. You guys ready?
Order it for. Don't tell him.
All
Don't
right.
mention it.
Alright, here we go.
Hey, it's about me getting Twitter, so I have to know.
Yeah, but you'll find out on the podcast when we go live.
It better be soon.
It will be.
It's a quick delivery, so I expect it next week.
All right.
Oh.
You guys ready? Let's go.
Yeah.
Hey, welcome to level 40 of the Gamers Pass podcast, where us gamers get together and watch me move around like I'm a robot today. I do apologize. I gotta fix it. I don't know how it looks like on stream. It looks all right on Lightsy's stream. She is streaming. Make sure you go to just Lightsy. I would point to her, but she's way over on the left side. And, well, the way this is all set up is really frustrating me because I have a setup that I want you in and we're not here. So, joining me today is that man, the A to Z of Pokemon, the A to Z of gaming. It is Giggity Gaz. How are you doing today, Gaz? And what have you been playing this week?
I forgot to set that up. A to Z of Pokemon. I was going to do that.
That's
gonna
okay.
do that.
I lost my
Totally
mouse.
forgot. Right, I've been playing a little bit of Warzone,
Okay.
Gran Turismo 7, a bit of Fortnite, not much, and some Among Us.
Hey, Season 3 dropped today.
Yes,
You want-
but apparently there is a queue to get into it.
Yes, so that's...
For Among Us?
No, for...
No, Fortnite.
Fortnite. So my kid set his alarm, my youngest boy, 12-year-old, set his alarm, and he was all excited. Oh my gosh, Doctor Strange, Fortnite Season 3! And like, dude, you don't even
Oh
care.
my
Like, what's the
God.
big deal? So he's all excited. And he was sitting in a 10-minute queue waiting to get into the game.
I can't believe Marvel copied Doctor Strange from Fortnite.
Of course, and there's someone else. But get this, I will throw this out there. From today until like April 3rd or 4th, all the proceeds made inside Fortnite are going towards a relief fund for Ukraine. So that's kind of cool. That's really good. I think that's awesome. Anything
Put
else,
on
guys?
Epic Games.
Not as oh yeah, and Supercross 5.
Supercross 5. Okay. So
Yeah, Supercross 5 from yeah.
so what are your thoughts on Gran Torino or whatever it is, or
Gran Turismo 7.
Turismo 7? Yeah.
It is way better than Forza.
No, it's not.
Totally better. It's a more realistic simulator.
Well, yeah, Forza.
Honestly.
Okay, Forza Horizon's not a simulator though.
No, Gran Turismo is.
I know.
Forza's more of like a free ride.
So
sort of thing.
we need to clarify though, guys. There's Forza Motorsport, which is the Gran Turismo superior, and then there's Forza Horizon, which is just fun.
Gran Turismo is better.
Gran Turismo clears Forza Motorsport.
I
Forza
hate
Horizon
I
is
hate
more of a
For,
discussion.
I hate Forza Motorsport. I thought it's one of the dumbest things ever. I can't stand it. Anyways, okay, well that's good. And also, Gaz is wearing a PlayStation hat, so anything he says that's Xbox versus PlayStation does not count today. I'm just saying. And so, Gaz, you
I am
had...
batting for Xbox as well.
All right, cool. Well, that's better. Now we'll listen to you once you have that in your hand.
I just thought, yeah, then everybody watching me then.
So, Giggity Gaz purchased something from Elgato. If you could show us all, and what are you going to use it for?
Streaming.
I know, but what are you going to do with it?
But it's so inappropriate for Twitch. It's been censored.
There you go. Well, I have already got a stream deck,
Right, me
Right.
too.
but while I'm like sitting back in my chair, rather than like moving forward to press a button, all I need to do is like use my foot, press it down, and everything comes up on stream. It's like
Yes,
it's like a
come
lazy
on.
man's gadget.
All right,
sort of
so
thing.
what is that show that's by Disney? It's a robot, and he's just all in the earth gathering garbage and all that stuff, and then he goes to the ship.
Wally.
Wally?
Is this
Wall-E.
not Wall-E right now, Gaz?
I love how in their
I've never seen that.
Oh,
in their
okay.
advertising for this, all they advertise is you can mute and unmute yourself.
Guess.
No, you can do other things. You can control the game as well. You
How?
can use it.
I would love to see them advertise that.
If you watch the Elgato trailer for it, you can actually program it so you can play Call of Duty with it. So you can press one button and it lifts the gun up. The other pedal, it actually fires the weapon, and the middle one reloads the weapon.
Number one best foot
Sounds
pedal
more
streamer.
complicated than it needs to be.
Guess.
Honestly,
So you need
it
a
is
new
really good.
you need a new camera for a foot cam now.
Yeah, a
I'm not
foot
gonna
cam.
go that far. Oh, actually, that's another excuse
That's
to
going
get
to
an
bring
Elgato
around
face
all
cam.
kinds of people.
All right.
Next on Gaz's OnlyFans.
Look at the back. Look at the back if you can.
Nope.
No.
This is slowly
it's just
progressing to mom
inappropriate.
screaming, "Mom, bathroom!" like from that South Park
Oh
episode.
man,
That's-
this is crazy. All right, Gaz, that's excellent. I guess the moral of the story is Gaz has so much money that I don't even know why he hangs out with us low life people. But unless there he is with two microphones, that's crazy. So
Guys with the flex.
I guess. Dana, I see what you're doing there. All right, so we will bypass Dana. So, no, we'll go right to Dana now. All right, Dana. Joining us as a special guest. Dana, how are you? Your face is purple right now. This is amazing. How are you and what have you been playing? Thank you for joining us this week for this special topic.
Yes, doing good. Playing Diablo 3.
Nice.
I love Diablo,
Great game.
so been just kind of cranking that up and playing that again. A little bit of Lego Star. I know the new Lego Star Wars is coming out, so I already have the complete saga. So I've been playing that off and on a little bit, and play a little bit of Modern Warfare. I think this week for a little bit, but yeah.
So, did you purchase a Skywalker edition that's coming out in a couple
not
weeks yet?
as of yet. No.
I can't
Unfortunately,
wait.
I don't have the $92 for that, but
Well,
and stuff like that. But
yeah, there's another level that you would have to buy just so you get all the goodies and stuff like that.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
Save up for the next
Sugar
one.
Daddy Gas over there.
I was Lindsay. I was just gonna say, Gaz,
should
can you
just,
gift us all?
Send me some money. Just gift me that, and yeah, we'll be good to go.
Oh, I've lost my wallet.
Oh no, you didn't. It's all
I was
online, my
locked the other
man.
day.
Sure.
Didn't you get gifted Supercross early by the developers?
Yeah, Coke Media.
How,
But
no,
but I've got to say, right, Coke Media have supported me with my charity streams for
Okay.
3 years now.
all right,
when my
that's
dad
cool.
died.
All right.
So
Fair.
Fair enough. We're still gonna tease you though, even though you brought all of us down to a normal level. We're still gonna tease you about Moneybags Gaz. Okay, that is not going away today. All right. Also joining is Caleb, special guest again this week, again for a special topic, continuing part 2. Caleb, how are you doing? What have you been playing this week? Just getting off, or about to end March break too.
Well, this week I've been playing a lot of Warzone and Rocket League.
Okay.
So I went over to my girlfriend's house, like spend the night over there and stuff. And we just played a lot of Rocket League. That's all we did.
Nice. Excellent. No, that's good. As all the girlfriend comment. Ooh, that's awesome. No, that's
Just-
good. Anything else?
I'm trying to think. Oh, I played a lot of Town of Salem though. That's I love that game.
I've heard of it.
Playing
Is
that.
it a horror game?
No.
Town of
It's-
Salem.
It's kind of like Among Us kind of vibe where like there's this big town of people, and there's like a serial killer and mafia, and there's a bunch of town rules that can do different things. You have to try to figure out who the serial killer and the mafia are, and kind of get them lynched out of the town.
Okay, cool. Excellent. All right, also joining us this week and streaming, by the way, right now live, this podcast, it's just Lindsay. Lindsay, how are you and what have you been playing this week?
I'm good. I have been playing. Let's see. TFT, of course, and what else did I play? I played Lost Ark.
Okay.
What else? What else did we play? Did I play some Phasmo? Yeah, I played some Phasmo,
Ooh, okay.
and I was the first one in. First
Nice.
one loaded in, and I had this little song and dance that I was doing when I.
No, it was clipped. I watched the clip after.
Yeah,
It was hilarious.
it was. I'm gonna make that into a sound blurb or a card or Streamleads card or something.
Awesome. So I will say, Phasmo being the first one in is that's I can do that, Lightsy. It's nothing to brag
Yeah,
about.
but from how it took me like 5 minutes to load into a single match on my laptop.
I get it. No, I fully
First one in
understand.
now.
So Lightsy has a new computer. She's ready to rock and roll with the streaming. Do you want to just plug your stream schedule, or are you just not sure yet?
I don't really have a stream schedule right now.
Just stream when you can.
Yeah.
Cool. No, this is good. I'm happy you are back streaming, and this is great news. All right. Look at this Pharaoh legend right next to me. Hey, showing off that exclusive Pharaoh, it's Pharaoh TV legend, Pharaoh legend, and it has like legend like 100 times on the shirt. Lee, thank you so much for wearing that today. And how are you? What have you been playing?
I'm doing great, thanks. I mean, I haven't. I've been playing League of Legends. All right. Yeah, I can see the disapproval.
Hold on. You've been doing research for this podcast. That's why you've been playing League. Okay.
Oh
Research.
yeah. Let's go with that. That sounds way better.
Excellent.
And so yeah, I've been.
You guys shut up.
Go ahead.
I've been playing some League, and I've been wanting to play crab games, but I've been trying to save that until like maybe you stream that again or something.
Sure. Oh, we will. That was actually fun.
Yeah. Well,
crab games. Excellent. Anything else?
No, that's pretty much it for me.
All right. I gotta say, on Friday, wasn't it? We did a WWE 2K stream. We created Lee's character, and today Lee shows up with the same haircut that he has in his character, and just give this a couple weeks. He's gonna be mad buff. How's it going, Lee? Rocking the muscles.
A couple of decades.
No, I hear you. That would be awesome. But
then I proceeded to beat him up bad. So
I got a bunch of people created, so this is actually fantastic. I think I have almost enough girls to do a 10-woman battle royal, which is going to be exciting and fun. So, all right.
Have you made yourself yet?
I'm sorry.
Have you made yourself?
No, we don't need me in that. We don't need me. It's all about you guys. I want to see you guys dominate and kick some butt.
The ref.
I'll be the referee, or your managers. The triple threat match we had was fantastic. I'm just saying, the Lightsy, the Missy, and the Vamp triple threat match, that was fun. It was 15 minutes. It was crazy.
Too bad you couldn't create a referee and make yourself the referee. That would be awesome.
Well, I remember in the games there used to be like you can make like so there's a special guest referee.
Yeah, I think you can, Dana, and there is a costume that is the referee costume.
Nice. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, so who knows? We'll figure it out, but we're just going to have a really good time with that. All right, you guys ready? Let's jump into a little bit of news. So we're just going to cover a little bit of news, and then we're going to get into our main topic, because last week was excellent, and I don't think we really finished everything we were doing, and who knows, it may be a short podcast this week, which would be excellent for you guys. So this will be good. All right, we're going to go and say, starting off, Mario Kart 8 dropped all of their, or not all of their, two, or DLC we'll call it. They had two.
First batch.
What's this?
The first batch.
The first batch, and there's going to be great, right? There's going to be 8, not great. There's going to be 8 batches. And so right now they dropped the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass DLC was released. It was the Golden Dash Cup, which had, and let me know if you guys have played any of these right here. It's the Paris Promenade from Mario Kart Tour. Now, that's from the mobile game, right?
Yes.
I think I have played that one.
Okay, excellent. And then the Toad Circuit Mario Kart 7, that dropped as well. The Choco Mountain from Mario Kart 64, I copied the list. I didn't even look at what was in there. That excites me. Coconut Mall in Mario Kart Wii. And then they did the Lucky Cat Cup, which is Tokyo Blur from Mario Kart Tour. I don't think I know that one. Shroom Ridge, Mario Kart DS, Sky Garden Mario Kart Super Circuit. Isn't that the virtual?
Isn't that like the Game Boy one from the 90s? Isn't that the Game Boy game from the 90s? The Super Circuit?
I don't know.
I remember playing an emulator for it, but I just can't remember. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Game Boy Advance.
All right. No, it probably. Hey, I have no clue, so I'll take your word for it. And Ninja Hideaway Mario Kart Tour. 8 new courses for a game that already has a crap load of courses.
They're remastering a lot of the mobile courses.
Yeah. Well, hey, we'll see. It should be
That's
good.
pretty much all they have left to remaster.
Pretty much. Giggity guess, is this something that excites you? Are you ready to try Mario Kart 8? Should we have a Gamers Podcast pass Mario Kart Tour?
Yeah, it's alright.
Oh, yeah, you have a Switch, right?
I have a Switch, but I just tend to stick to like the old Mario Karts on the SNES. You can't beat them.
Okay, hold on,
You
though.
can't beat them.
So, Mario Kart for the SNES was amazing. But, with all honesty, Mario Kart 8 and the gameplay and how smooth it is, it's really fun, dude. I think you should try it. You've got it, right?
I've got what?
Mario Kart 8
No.
Deluxe.
I haven't got it.
What?
I haven't got Mario Kart.
Wow. Okay.
What?
You
I
got
haven't got
enough
it.
to spend on all the Elgato peripherals. You got enough for Mario Kart 8.
Like, you've got 7
No.
microphones that
No,
you
not
can...
these.
That's so funny.
Did I just do that?
Yes, you did. You cuddled the mic, and that is being recorded. All right,
But
Lightsy.
that
Oh, are you going to get anything? Are you going to get this?
I might.
Oh, you might? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Dana, do you have a Nintendo Switch?
I don't. My son does. I could borrow his
Oh.
if I needed to. He's
There
got
you
Mario
go.
Kart though. Yeah.
Okay, and Lee. Now, Lee, you look at Lee. He's so dapper today. He's got this look. He's listening. He knows he's got it going on right now. You beautiful man, you Lee. How's it going? Are you gonna get this?
Well, on a little twist, part of me's thinking of just selling my Switch,
What for? What?
so that I could, I don't know, maybe get an Xbox.
Do it, and then maybe you could have 6 or 7 microphones.
Yeah.
at first
that-
Paul was like,
that's-
"What is
that's
this
the-
sacrilege?" And then he says, "An Xbox." He's like, "Do
Do
it."
it, yeah. It's Xbox. All and look, James just said, "Do it, do it."
Ah,
All right, Lee, that's fantastic. Now, are
You
they
can't just
available?
have 6 or 7 though. You'd have to get like 10 or 11 just outcompete guys.
That's right.
oh yeah, definitely.
Hey, I have 2 Xbox Series X's. I'll admit it. But
I
can
do
you
have
get
another
them?
2 microphones.
You have what?
I have another 2 microphones, but not set
Oh
up.
my- 3 away.
It's
Give
blue
them to me.
microphone and something else.
So, Lee, are they available to where you're at?
The what? The what?
Xbox
Sorry.
Series X's. Are they available where you're at?
To be honest, I haven't checked. I'd imagine there would be.
All right, cool.
Scalpers haven't taken them all.
So,
And I'll have a big game.
I was at GameStop yesterday in my city, and they both had both the systems, Xbox Series X and PS5s, just sitting there, which was really cool.
Nice.
I wish.
No,
wish
they
it was
do.
like-
They have over here, Caleb, where I'm at.
Oh my god, I might have to come down there.
Do it, do it. It was awesome.
What's the price though?
So I didn't check the prices. I know when I got my PS5, they had to make you buy an extra controller, and it comes with a free game with it, which is cool because Ghost of Tsushima was an option. So it would be probably 6 something, Dana, since it's $5.99 for us, and
Right,
then
okay.
6 something plus our wonderful taxes, right?
Yeah.
And those who
Okay.
don't know, Dana right here, he lives in our city, my city, St. John, New Brunswick, even though he's like in Quispamsis or whatever, or Rossi, I don't know. But yeah, he gets taxed the same as me. So Caleb, Mario Kart 8, these courses, are you going to do it?
Probably, to be honest, because they're remastering a lot of tracks that I like in this, especially from the trailer, like some of which that I saw, like Coconut Mall that just came out. Like I'm pretty sure I saw like Mushroom Gorge as a part of that from Mario Kart Wii, which is just an amazing track as well.
Yep.
So they're remastering a lot of tracks that I grew up playing. So to be honest, I'll probably end up getting it.
Cool.
Probably
Oh,
not right now though, because I haven't been really playing my Switch a lot as of late.
Same here. I still don't have the online. I still haven't purchased the online service.
Yeah, me either. Me either.
I don't want to tie up that much money and just because it was more offensive. To be honest, it was more offensive. Like here is take this. It's 50 some bucks or whatever it is, or 60 for us or something. And yeah, I didn't
You
like
should
that.
re-add the double dash feature back in. Like make it like an option or a feature.
That would be cool. Why
Yeah.
not have just add it as here's DLC. We're gonna add the double dash part because that was kind of fun. That was what GameCube.
Hey Nintendo, Mario Kart 9
I
idea.
think so, yeah,
There it is.
GameCube.
So
Yep.
let's jump. I think we already talked about this before, but what is Mario Kart 9 or 10 if you consider the online tour or whatever as Mario Kart 9? Are they going to shoot themselves in the foot if they just come out with like 6 or 7 new? Well, of course, they each would have their own
They're gonna
map
have to
and
go
stuff.
all out making new courses because what do they have left to remaster?
That's what I'm saying. So if they's like, hey, we've got 12 brand new courses from Mario Kart 9, but I can have 100 courses in Mario Kart 8. I don't know. I think overall it may not be a good thing. We'll see. But I would love to have it. We bought all the DLC for Mario Kart 8. Mario Kart 9 comes out and you can transfer it all into Mario Kart 9. That's what they need to do. Nintendo? All right, cool.
You listening?
That's right. Oh, okay. So we got to spend a couple minutes on this. So there's a couple aspects about this that I want to talk about. But one, the Harry Potter Hogwarts Legacy Edition dropped a 14-minute trailer, and it was mind-blowing. Guess. Now, you're from the UK.
I haven't seen it yet.
Oh my god!
I haven't seen it.
It's been out for days now, Gaz.
I know, but I just haven't seen it.
Gaz.
Gaz, are you a Harry Potter fan? Oh.
I like Harry Potter, but you know, I don't know if I'd probably get the game to try it. I'm not a massive Harry Potter fan though.
Stop buying microphone.
There's a lot of hesitation.
help
Hey,
it.
Mark!
How's
How
it going?
you doing? Good, buddy. How are
Hey.
you?
Smart.
Not too bad, not too bad, not
Oh,
too
this is the
bad.
first
Sorry
time
I'm
I've
late,
got
but I'm
people.
here.
Don't worry about it, dude. Everybody, Mark had some internet issues, and now it's solved. He's awesome, and we're happy to have you back and rocking. So what we've covered today is Mario Kart 8, all the special courses and all that stuff. Did you see the DLC that dropped this week? It had 8 brand new courses.
No, I heard about it. I was reading up on Nintendo news while I was waiting for internet to go through. So yeah, I seen that they're finally adding. Was this the first batch of stuff that they're adding?
Yeah, 8 new courses. So are you going to get all these courses, the DLC stuff for Mario Kart 8?
I still got to get Mario Kart.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Wow. And we just made fun of Gaz about not having Mario Kart. All right. So now that Mark's here, we can really talk about.
Gaz, he's like rich and has so many microphones.
That's true. That's true.
What is it with the microphone?
The fact that you have
You get
two
like
of
a
them.
new one every single month.
Now I will say though, and just to spread the tease around, Lightsy does have 2 cameras set up going right now while she's live streaming. She does. I'm just saying. So she has the Ari cam and she has the Lightsy cam. All right.
Except for who will sit in the Ari cam.
No, I see that. Let's go with Gaz. I'm jumping back to you. I know you said you're not a big Harry Potter fan, and that's okay.
Yeah.
I think you're losing your Brit card because of that, as Lee is just scathing at you right now, just like you rebel scum.
Well, I just like the film. I like the films.
Okay.
I mean, I would try that. Mum wants to try it. She likes because she's seen like pictures of it before the trailer came out, and
Okay.
she's interested in it.
So we do have to talk about this trailer, though, Gaz.
Okay.
I do apologize. I gotta say, that trailer blew my mind, and it was amazing. We
Let me get it
reacted to it on live stream, and if I hadn't known Gaz hadn't seen it, we probably could have just spent all day talking about this one trailer in this game that is coming out holiday 2022. So, what's that?
Hopefully, because hopefully it doesn't get pushed back and all.
Apparently, it's on track, and well, what you've seen of that trailer, like that's 14
Oh my God,
minutes of
yeah.
glory. So,
That
Dana,
looked amazing.
are you a Harry Potter fan? Is this something that's of interest of you?
I wouldn't say I'm like a big fan of it, but I've watched all the movies, and I mean it's really cool. I'll have to have a look and see, because if it looks really cool, I may.
Excellent.
Just because I like games with lore, like I'm a big World of Warcraft player for a long time.
Yes, you
So
are, yeah.
anything like that, I like. So yeah, I'll definitely have to look at it for sure.
All right, Caleb, give me your breakdown, dude, because you were excited as well as much
Yeah.
as I was.
Like, I'm not even that big of a Harry Potter fan, to be honest. Like, I grew up around a lot of Harry Potter like fans. I wasn't one of them, but still, like, this game looks like gorgeous and something that I would want to try.
Oh yeah.
because they went so in depth with like this world of Hogwarts that it just looks like it'd be interesting to play.
All right. Mark, did you see that Harry Potter trailer for the Hogwarts Legacy game?
I watched a majority of it while you played it on stream the
Yes.
other day.
What did you think of it?
It looks fantastic. And that's why I had it as a possible candidate for a game of the year. Um, but I also seen that was being released on the Switch, and I want to see what the graphics look like on the Switch.
I kind of joked around about that when Paul tweeted about that, and I just sent him a picture of PS1 Hagrid and was like, leaked graphics for the Nintendo Switch version.
Yeah, it's probably accurate too.
Oh yeah,
No,
so
that wouldn't surprise me.
they are doing they are doing a Nintendo, and we're gonna cover that in a sec. But Lee, is now that we know your goal for 2022 is to get an Xbox Series X, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
pretty much.
cool. How are we going to, or what are your thoughts on this trailer? Because you watched it, right?
Yeah. It's I really like it. It's not what I expected. I was sort of expecting like another half-hearted Harry Potter game because really like I can't really pull out any good Harry Potter games apart from maybe like I don't know a Lego one. But yeah, this looks really good. I love the role playing aspect of it. That you're not, hey, we're just going to shove you in as Harry Potter and we're going to make you play the games as if they were the films. You know, like you're actually doing different stuff. There's a different feel to it, definitely, and I really like that aspect that you get that there's a new sort of aspect of the world to explore outside of the films. And yeah, I find that quite exciting.
Just seen bits of it, and it does look good.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Graphically, it looks fantastic. So,
I don't think it will be game of the year though.
you don't think it'll be game of the year?
No.
No, I don't think so either. There's so many good things coming up this year. Like we've got games like that haven't even come out yet. Like, and then we have games that have. Like we've got Horizon Forbidden West. We have Elden Ring. We still are waiting on God of War Ragnarok.
Yeah.
No, that's.
I mean,
true.
I didn't think It Takes
Gollum,
Two
yes.
game of the year, but it certainly earned it now after watching Paul play it.
That was we beat it. We beat it yesterday. It was so fantastic. All right, Lightsy, you're a big Harry Potter fan, are you not? Is this something you're looking forward to? Give me your breakdown.
Yeah, so I was kind of a little upset when it like was first announced that it was only going to be for PS5.
Yep.
But you know, since then they've announced that it's going to come out for all platforms, including the Nintendo Switch.
And we'll talk about that here in a second.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm really excited that, you know, with my new baby here.
Heck yeah.
I've named it LightsyBot. So with my LightsyBot, I will be able to play it, and I'm definitely going to be playing it.
LightsyBot. Okay, so it does look graphically, it looks gorgeous. It looks amazing.
Yeah.
But do you think the PC is going to be able to handle it?
I mean, it probably won't be on ultra graphics.
True.
But I think I'd be able to run it on the lower end.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, and it's so for Gaz that you don't know too much about it. I'm just going to give you a little breakdown, right? It looks like it's going to be a hardcore wizard RPG game. And it's just
not an MMO.
Not an MMO. That's right, because we don't want.
Yeah.
I don't want an MMO, to be honest.
Yeah.
But it's huge. It just all the stuff you can do. I can only imagine the DLC. It truly looks amazing. This should be. I'm excited. There's only 2 games that I wanted this year that were coming out. One is the Lego Skywalker edition, because I just love the Lego games, and this Harry Potter game. And once we found out it is all systems, I was like, all systems go, let's rock and roll. I'm super excited. And
It will look better on the PS5 though.
So how come?
Well, a superior console, isn't it?
Oh my gosh, you're almost as bad as real Tony Baloney. Like that's just nonsense. Come on, Giggity Gaz. Come on.
Can we disconnect Gaz somehow?
Trust me, the amount of
I could probably disconnect him.
the
There we
amount
go.
of
Yeah.
malarkey he is talking right now, he's gonna disconnect himself. So either way, it's we will get into the whole fanboyism. I will rock and roll on that freight train, but it's coming out on Nintendo Switch now. There is on Twitter. There was somebody who said Alley Oop Games says hi there, and talking to Finch Strife, I believe, who's one of the heads of making the game, says, with the official FAQ getting updated, are you able to share any details on Hogwarts Legacy release on Nintendo Switch? For example, will it be cloud-based release, or will it run natively on the system? Is the release window the same? Thanks so much. Now, he replied. And when that guy asked about the, whatchamacallit there, the cloud-based, I was like, oh, crap, that may be the only way they could possibly run a game like this, and which is kind of sad. So, and so Chandler Wood, a.k.a. Finch Strife, replied, we don't have any more details right now except to confirm that, yes, Hogwarts Legacy is coming to the Nintendo Switch. And so, Mark, I'm going to jump to you because you were digging up some good news. What are your thoughts on the Nintendo Switch coming and possibly being cloud-based? I love the
I don't know.
There we go.
I don't know who actually makes those decisions with Nintendo, and I don't know. I'm running out of excuses for Nintendo at this point in time.
Yes, you are. I know. More frustrated than anything.
Yeah, because even looking at what they've done with the expansion pack, they added like 3 games, but they took away 3 games. It's like, why? What are you doing to yourselves at this point in
What
time?
did they take away?
It's just Majora's Mask, Majora's Mask. I think they took away Mario. One of the Mario games was taken off and replaced with Mario Golf. I just don't understand at this point in time. What are you doing? It's like when stuff hits Xbox Game Pass or PlayStation Now, it's usually up there for a very long time, not a period of only a couple months. But I mean, I don't know if they have like their servers are really small and they can only hold so much. But this is ridiculous at this point in time. Now you're talking about cloud-based games. Well, heck, they can't even keep their cloud-based games going. So I don't know. I'm done with it with Nintendo this year, except for Kirby.
Except for Kirby. No, I get it.
Except for Kirby.
No, that's
Does that come out
that's
this week?
Yes, 24th.
okay. All right. So that anyway, Gaz, let's go with you. Do you think Nintendo can handle this?
I can't see it handling it, to be honest with you. I mean, it's. I don't know the specs of the Switch, but I seriously don't think it would handle it. I think you'd probably be better getting it on PlayStation or Xbox, or possibly PC.
Well, I'm glad you added Xbox to that as well. So that's really good.
I was being nice.
Nice. Look at that. Jana's got it right there. Jana, what are your thoughts on Nintendo possibly getting that?
They're not going to be able to handle it the way Xbox is going to be able to do it in PlayStation. It's going to be Mario characters with Harry Potter's face popped on his right. Like they're just not going to be able to handle it graphically the same way as Xbox will. They just don't have it. Like they don't. Their system doesn't have that capability of doing that.
Yeah, for sure. All right, Caleb, because I know you tweeted out a picture which I thought was fantastic.
Oh my god, the Switch version of this game, I have a feeling it's like the game looks so good in its trailer. There's no way the Switch handles this. Like they can release a pro version, it's not gonna handle this. Like there's no way this game runs even somewhat smooth unless they tone down the graphics so much that it looks like a PS1 game.
Yeah, that's pretty wild. Lightsy, Nintendo, because I know you're a Nintendo lover. Because you have as much affinity for Nintendo as I do. I love Nintendo butts. I've got the big butts on So give me your breakdown.
With Caleb, I don't think it's quite going to be able to handle it graphically, and if it's going to be cloud gaming, like Nintendo already has huge issues with internet, so if we're going to get disconnected from the cloud in the middle of like a big fight or something, and then what? Like where's it going to put us back in the game at? Like, are we going to be back in that fight? Is it going to save us right there, or are we going to have to go back to a previous save and then replay however much of the game again?
No, I hear you. So Lee, now Lee always has like the even keel messages and all that stuff. So what are your thoughts on Nintendo and Hogwarts?
I mean, I didn't. I don't remember who said it, but they call me diplomatic, and like I quite like that. And in terms of I think this game doesn't have the best graphics in the world. Like it definitely hasn't. And so on that basis, I think maybe Nintendo can handle it better than you think. At this point, it's too soon to say. Like I don't know. Maybe what the trailer is showing is that it is on Switch. Like the state. I don't know. It's
Lee is so Switzerland right now. It's terrible. Come on, Lee. What are your thoughts here, my friend? Let's go.
I mean,
James is he's gonna throw insults at you if you don't tell us what you really think.
Oh, I'm expecting it anyway. If it's not going to be it's not going to be on the same level. That's just a fact. But I don't think it's going to be as bad as everyone's saying that it's going to be like the PlayStation 1 graphic. It's not going to be that.
Yeah, I don't think it'll be that bad either.
Like the Nintendo Switch can handle more than that, and there are plenty of games to prove that. But
okay, hold on. Like what though? Because this isn't something I wanted to talk about. But like what? Because when you played with us when Apex Legends came out, and that was a nightmare.
Yeah. But it's not that
see that
graphically.
curveball I threw? Go ahead.
It's not that like that graphically sort of demanding in a sense, and to think on how like because the Kirby demo has just dropped, we're going to get the Kirby game soon, and if you think on how amazing that looks, and that's not like meant to be ultra realistic in terms of graphics.
Right.
The Harry Potter game, in a similar sense, is not meant to be ultra realistic. There's it will take a bit more for it to run, so it won't look as good as the Kirby game. But if we think on how well Nintendo has built their own worlds in like their own levels, graphically through Kirby, through Super Mario Odyssey, through however more, I think this can handle it. It won't be to the same extent, but I do think it can handle it. And I wait for the day that it drops on the Switch and I hear "I told you so" from six other people.
Oh, okay. So you're fully expecting us to drop the "oh, I told you so" hammer right on you.
Yeah. And that's why I'm Switzerland.
you 100% are Switzerland. Okay, so we're going to jump into our main topic, and that is what we had last week, which was toxicity in the gaming community, and it was such a great discussion last week that we wanted to do a part 2. And the chat, you can definitely get involved. We're looking for solutions, but we're going to talk a little more. I want everybody here, with all honesty, all of us have live streamed except for Lee. And that's it. But Lee has been on like every day of my live streams for like 5.5 years. So he's seen it. We just dealt with a D-bag in the chat and on Discord while we were all chatting. And so he was being toxic, which is funny. Like how ironic would it be? Here we are on the podcast. You get some loser come in and just start treating people like crap and being toxic towards people. Makes no sense.
Quite ironic, and he's streaming himself doing it too, which is funny.
Yeah.
He's just scrolling through Twitch, just like, oh look, let's see who I can troll today, because I get no bitches.
So is he live streaming? Was he?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Anyways, it's all good.
Let me go to his channel real quick.
Hey,
No, he's not streaming.
all
Oh,
right.
it must have gone off.
Because we're not going to be toxic to it. We're not going to go to his channel and be toxic to him. So, Gaz.
I was just thinking, this is the great opportunity for like the one and only hate raid that we've been hearing about.
No hate raids. No hate raids. I'll accept them because I think it'd be kind of funny if it was towards, like, if a hate raid happened to me, I would kind of be like, unless it was like a bunch of racism stuff, then of course we're just gonna ignore that. But all right.
But other than that, it's like, yeah, we got more viewers. So
Yeah, exactly.
it's a win-win.
So this is going to be a discussion. This is not going to be an interview. If I have to pull stuff out of yous, I'll do it. But I'd rather yous all talk, okay? Share experiences. But I read this today. Now check this out. It's a little bit of a read. Valorant. This was the end of last year. The end of 2021. Valorant has the most toxic community in gaming. And I've never played Valorant, but hold on, Lee. I know you're shaking your head because you're one of those streamers for one of those booby streamers for League of Legends. But one sec. It says the survey carried out by the Anti-Defamation League reveals that a staggering 79% of Valorant players have received some form of online abuse while playing the game online. The percentage of players who reported quitting playing certain games because of disruptive player behavior also increased for the second straight year, up to 27% from last year's 22, reports GamingIndustry.biz. In terms of demographics, the most common group of people harassed during online gaming was women. As much as 49% of respondents reported harassment while playing. Goes on to say, this is the last paragraph, the second most harassed group was Black or African American gamers, with 42% reporting some form of harassment. Asian Americans and LGBTQ+ were next in line at 38%. Muslim gamers stood at 26%, Latin at 25%, disabled gamers at 24%, and the Jewish gamers at 22%. All of those minorities and whatever category people fall in, those are insane numbers to be harassed. On online gaming, our community should be amazing.
I don't even doubt those numbers either, because I see countless clips every single day of just some dude sitting in his mom's basement being like, "Oh, you suck. Let me throw this insult. Go back to the kitchen, woman."
See, and that stuff's so stupid.
That's up to you, right?
It's so dumb, and it's like they end up being the worst players on the team too.
That doesn't surprise me. So let's go around the room. I want you guys to share any sort of experiences that you may have had while live streaming or playing online. Gaz, let's start with you. What have you experienced? Because I'm sure you've gotten some. Because overall, you're a nice dude. Gaz. So if I'm gonna come on out. Gaz live streams. He chats with people. He's just genuinely a nice person, which makes you a target overall. And so I don't know if Gaz would be able to handle bunch of people just really trying to tear him apart. I don't know. But Gaz, what do you got, my friend?
I don't like confrontation. If somebody in the chat, I've had a few people come in saying, "Oh, you need to lose a bit of weight," or, "Oh, I see you've been to the gym today." I says, "Well, have you looked in the mirror?"
So just appearance shaming, basically, that you've experienced. Is there anything else?
Sorry. Fortnite is the worst, especially Fortnite. If anybody dies or they was stream sniping, they either threaten you or they say that you dog water and then going to find out where you live, and they're going to kill you. And
So I laughed at dog water because it's actually a funny meme on my channel. That's the only reason I laughed at that. Okay, the dog water to me was hilarious. But keep going, keep going.
well, I personally, when I live streamed Valorant first, I didn't come across any toxicity, but that was when it just came out. But Fortnite, I have noticed a hell of a lot of toxicity, even in like big live streamers. You know, it is absolutely crazy. And that's probably about 50-70% of them are kids.
Yeah,
It's
kids.
honestly, it is crazy. But there is a
Kids.
lot of body shaming, and mainly.
Yeah, and you hit the key word is kids. Like parents should be
Yeah.
teaching their children to smarten the heck up and be
Mhm.
somewhat respectful online. Like, I
You ever
just
think kind of like the bigger streamers could be a catalyst for it though? Because if they're
Mm,
streaming Fortnite and they
definitely.
have this young audience and they're just going off at each other, like swearing up a storm, just being toxic towards other players, you think that would kind of pawn off on their audience if they're especially if they're
Yeah,
considered more
100%.
if you
toxic?
take like Ninja as an example, like
Oh,
he
Ninja
used
was
to,
like that, but then he went family friendly, but then he went back.
I mean, like he's a definite bad example for because he was so popular. I mean, I never watched his streams because I don't think I could handle him. But when he just swears off everyone and shouts at everyone, and it can rub off on his community, and then they do the same thing, and it spreads. It just negativity just.
It's like insults that like they're
Mm,
saying to their friends in a Discord call, like as a joke, is
mm.
they're getting the impression of this from they're getting the impression to say this to just random people on the internet. It's like these streamers are joking like that to their friends, but these kids are getting the impression that hey, it's okay to say this to anyone, and that's a problem.
yeah, because they have the large following, the large community, and so I must do what they're doing because they're getting the views and getting the money and all that other stuff. So Lightsy, as our only female on the panelist, I want to save you for end, but I want as much input from you because no doubt you've experienced just people just being an absolute garbage towards you and others while you're playing online because you've been a gamer for a long time.
Yeah. Um. I think the worst of it has come from really a tie between League of Legends and Fortnite from what I've gotten the most, hate from. And it's just mainly because like I'm a girl and I'm like I wouldn't say I'm like good at the games, but from what I was working with the system wise, like my laptop and stuff, playing the games on that, like I would like to believe that I had a good feel of how to like lead my shots and stuff for the leg that I had to deal with and stuff. But even if I missed and I still got downed, like they're still coming at me, like you're so bad at the game and that kind of stuff. Um, I don't think I've ever like gotten anything appearance wise. It's just the pure fact that it's gender.
Yeah, just and that's what they're saying. Was it 49% of females were targets of harassment online. Like, do you have a specific scenario or situation that like you would like to share with us?
I mean, I don't have anything like of recent because I just play games like with you in the community or with Grim.
Sure.
And like I don't deal with that kind of stuff these days, but
even before you did just like with just your close knit friends, because I would assume you did voice chat too, right?
um if I'm playing just by myself, I would stay out of voice chat just to avoid the toxicity and
See, and that's key right there. That's mainly your only reason. And I'm just watching your cat go crazy on your camera. Sorry. Just as heads up, Lightsy streaming right now. Go to just Lightsy on Twitch. And so, the fact that you would not go into voice chat just to avoid toxic garbage behavior directed at you speaks insane volumes. Even Michelle just said, yeah, that's why I quit any gaming at all as well. It's just people just being. So Lee, you are a League of Legends champion. So give me some scenarios. So like, because you totally agreed, League of Legends is like the most, if not close to the very top of toxic.
Yeah, I mean, like in terms of like targeting certain people on League, that doesn't really happen as such because, like, say like targeting a certain gender or certain ethnicity, it's harder to do that for League because you can't really identify them like you can't really identify their gender or ethnicity outside of what their name could be. Yeah, whatever your gamer tag or whatever on League of Legends is, that's really your only sense of.
but the gamer
Uh,
tags in League too, like that is part of the toxicity,
yeah,
right?
yeah. There are very sketchy gamer tags for in League as well. And you can report them based on that, but the report system in League is very much abused by the toxic people themselves. You know, you say you're having a bad game, they will then jump on the report or just report them. They're for intentional feeding or something like that. And so then there's the risk that you could be punished for by the system that is meant to protect you. Um, and but in terms of like targeting certain people, certain ethnicities, certain like genders, um, I don't. That's not necessarily possible in League because outside of what then, if their name clearly states, what type of person they are, then they can jump on that. If not, then there's no way of doing it because it's like there are female characters to play as, there's male characters to play as, but people switch and change. They can play as either. They can play as like they can play as either one. So that's not really the best judgment for
It's like
um
Paul liked to play Lux, and that's a
yeah
female
exactly.
character. So
Yeah, exactly. So and like every character is different. So choosing your favorite character could be male, female, or monster, or like or some like there's like a rock monster, and it's like, but
Rek'Sai
yes,
or
sorry. I mean, at
or
this
Ma.
we're just advertising it at this point. But I wouldn't. But yeah, like in terms of how they do it, there isn't really a voice chat on League apart unless you set it up yourself or you're in a group party where like you join together before the match, as opposed to meeting a bunch of randoms. There's no way of talking if you're a bunch of randoms on voice chat. Um, and then there's so the main communication for the toxicity is through typing and and through like pinging, like because you can ping people to say like what's happening here, there's an enemy missing, that um and there's various ways limited communication that
All right.
we have in League, none of which is the best. But it's really hard to pinpoint how to fix it, because if you say, "Oh, just report them," they report you. You know, like
That's amazing.
it's not the they find a way to twist what's meant to help you into something that can tear you down, and that's pretty hard sometimes. And in terms of like rage quitting, if you just rage quit halfway through a match, that just gives them more fuel to report you, and then the game itself has a punishment system for if you
Ah,
do leave
okay.
AFK.
Yeah.
So rage quitting like partway through matches is not really ideal either.
Okay.
And if you're in a team that's quite toxic, best you can do is mute them. Otherwise, you have to endure the toxicity until the end of the match,
I see what you're
which
saying.
isn't ideal.
Okay, so Mark, I want to ask you because you've done some streaming, you have a camera and all that stuff,
Yep.
and you have shared with us that you're Japanese, and
Mhm.
so have you received any targeted hate or jokes or any of that other stuff that they consider jokes or whatever?
Not when I'm streaming. But you know, I come up in the Modern Warfare era, Modern Warfare 2 era. That was probably the most toxic thing I've ever experienced. Believe it or
Give
not,
me some
actually.
stories. Give me some stories on that.
Oh, well, it's kind of hard. Well, it's kind of hard to say because like 90% of it was racial, and it was towards black people
Yeah.
and everything. At the end of the game, all you heard just somebody saying the N word consecutively for like 30, 40 seconds. That's all it was. Or you'll hear somebody trolling, calling everybody stupid mother effers and all sorts of crap and everything. I mean, but like actually, I deal with toxicity even at work on a daily basis and stuff like that. I mean, people I'm trying to say the right thing in case Lafayette Ford ever tunes into this podcast. Well, I mean, it's not even that fun. I mean, that bad in comparison. I mean, but you'll hear like there was two marks when I first started there. They were like, well, is it the skinny mark or is it the fat mark? You know, stuff like that. So you got to deal with stuff like that.
Of course.
They'll rip me for being Asian sometimes and everything. Like, why are you selling Fords? You'd be selling Hondas or Toyotas. They got inventory, you know, stuff like that. I mean, I know it's all in good fun to them and everything like that, but
But
it's
yeah.
still one of those things where it's like really, you know, you can't say anything else. You just had to just rip me for being Asian or you know being fat or something like that. I mean,
Yep.
I'm okay because you know I got a really thick skin. That's
Yeah.
why my name is Ultimate Hater and everything because I can dish it right back, you know,
Absolutely.
in a different way. But it's like it, I don't know. It's you know I've dealt with it in Modern Warfare 2. You know Modern Warfare 3. I still deal with it in Warzone from time to time.
Wow. Okay.
So, and I deal with it on a day-to-day basis at work. You know, it's just to me, it's just a part of life, everyday life for me. But you know, hey, I'm doing just fine.
Yes, you are. You're a rock star, my man. We're happy that you're here. Dana, come on now. Give me some stories.
Yeah.
Now, if somebody hears your voice, no doubt they're scared and they're not going to say anything at all to you because Dana will find them. But
Right.
give me your breakdown, dude. Have you experienced any of this stuff targeted towards you?
Have here and there. Not a lot. I think the last time, I mean, I get the common stuff, probably Paul, that you get. Hey, bald man. Hey, old guy.
Yeah,
Stuff
exactly.
like that, and whatever. I haven't. My biggest thing, I guess, that I've received in like that I can remember was not necessarily toxicity with language, but griefing in games.
Yeah, we're going to talk about that too.
I used to play Age of Conan Hyperborean Adventures, and in that game, you spawn, if you die, you spawn in a set spot. So the griefers just stand there and murder you as soon as you spawn again. And I have a story on the opposite side because back in my 20s, I was a little bit more angry and a little bit more hostile and
Sure.
whatnot. So I actually threatened a guy for griefing me. Told him I was going to find out where he lived and all that. And I got banned
Wow.
for 3 days.
Okay.
Rightfully so, right?
Yeah,
because
sure.
Fully so. So I learned from that experience, yeah, okay, this sucks, but it's better for me to just say, you know what, I'm not going to play this than do that, right? So so I had experience from the opposite side of me doing it, and I got consequences, and that's what it should be, and stuff like that. But I haven't really had too much. I mean, the last time I streamed, somebody, hey, bald man, blah, 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 and I know you like to, give them a go. I just looked at the chat and went, oh, ban. And I kept on going. I didn't indulge the guy. I didn't say a word to him. I just, see ya. I don't have time for that crap.
Of course, yeah.
So I just, see ya, bye, and I keep on going. Because that's what they want. They want attention.
Yes, they do.
They want you to indulge them. They want you to, right? That gives them that power. Oh yeah, I'm getting under this guy's skin. Oh yeah, I'm getting. That's what they want. And if you just go, bye.
Yeah.
Then they're gonna feel deflated. Like, oh, I didn't get anything out of that guy. Right? It's this power trip.
Of course, and that's why I choose not to react when you get these meatheads come in dropping racist stuff and all that stuff.
Right.
I try not to react because that's what they want. They want me to react.
Yeah.
So I kind of ignore it, do the quiet ban, and go from there.
Yep.
And yeah, so I've kind of learned
I've got
to do
an
that.
experience like with racism from like yesterday when I streamed Warzone. So I was playing with this. He was younger than me, so he was quite young. He came in like he showed me a lot about what the settings of Warzone, but like in the pregame lobby, like how you go in Rebirth and you just kill a bunch of people, kind of get ready for the game and all that such. So he kills a guy and he's like, "Well, that guy's racist. He's saying a bunch of racist stuff," and it's just like, all right, so I better be ready to kind of, just mute someone and just in case he says that. But it's like, I'm not going to give him any sort of like attention. Like if it happens, it's just like, okay, just kind of mute game chat audio for the time being on stream because I don't want someone like that kind of tearing down my stream and all because I'm just trying to have fun and enjoy Warzone.
Yeah.
Yep.
If you think like, what was it? Was it Twitch that tried to take your stream down when you played Prop Hunt?
Right.
And
yeah, Caleb and I were ravaged by those couple idiots.
Oh my god, yeah.
And my video on demand is gone. Yeah, so what I thought they were just, and we can talk about that. These guys came in. This was last Friday, I think it was, or
Monday.
Last Monday. Played Prop Hunt. Caleb and I were streaming. Caleb, right there. It's online time. And these clowns decide to come in and start dropping the N-word, being racist, and try to do posters of pornography on the walls and ground and stuff. I was giggling overall because I'm like, these idiots are so stupid. Come on now. Didn't like the N-word stuff, but the pornography posters was actually kind of creative, and I thought that was funny. And so we just tried to get rid of them, ban them, and all that stuff. But I'm pretty sure they reported my channel to try to get me banned because the video on demand is gone. And of course, I didn't indulge in that stuff. I just tried to quietly just get rid of them because they want their attention, and I make fun of them while I'm doing it, of course, because that's how I do it. But Caleb, Dana had mentioned when he was in his 20s, he'd be a little more angry, a little more aggressive, and I'm so happy he brought that up because we had you last. Now, Caleb, you come off to me, and I have experienced your anger for 5 years now, I think it is.
Yeah.
As an aggressor. And one that would say, I'll kill you if you do this again. I'll find where you live. I guarantee you've done that. Come on now. Give us a truth.
Oh, my God. I was told that because, I mean, there's a lot of adults playing Call of Duty Black Ops 2 back when I'm, like, 10 that are like, how is this 10-year-old so much better than me? Like, I got so much, like, hate directed towards me when I was younger like that, so it kind of pawned off on me.
Yep.
But it's just, like, from learning that, I was just, like, I've learned how to just take this hate and kind of dish it right back to them.
Sure.
That's kind of where I got that from.
No, I get it. So, do you have a story specific to all of this? And then we're gonna go into kind of like just a little questionnaire, and then we'll finish up quick.
Oh my god! Like growing up on Black Ops 2, like especially when I was younger, I heard everything. Genuinely heard everything. Like anything that was like racism, sexism, I heard it. And I knew that those people were like always like the worst players on the team. So it was just like, oh, I don't want to be on that guy's team if all he's gonna do is spew this and not help me in any way. But like, it also kind of taught me like, okay, everyone in the lobby is hating this guy for being such a d-bag. Don't be like this.
Yep.
And it's kind of just like, it's kind of taught me in a way like, yeah, I can take hate and shit back, but I've learned like not to be like these people being racist or sexist in any way, shape, or form, because it's just not right to do.
It definitely drives me crazy as well, because I have a 12-year-old, and I just learned over the last little bit, Isaac is no longer a little boy. With all honesty, he's my youngest. He just turned 12.
After Batman, nope.
No, yeah, exactly. Well, I suppose. So he just turned 12, and I'm starting to see a change in him. But the kid games. He online games. He's on the computer with his buddies. And so I try to protect him as much as possible. And I know you can't protect him from everything. But the last thing I want him to learn about is absolute racism. And all the other stuff we can deal with, but I don't ever want him to get caught up where all these kids are dropping like the N-word and hating on other people and all this stuff because of their race and color. So I make it a point all the time. They learned about Black History Month in February. I was like, damn, let's do this. Let's talk about it. Let's, hey, this is what they went through. This is, they're just as equal as all of us. Just because we're white don't mean nothing. And I make it a point to teach them all of that stuff.
Oh my goodness! Like playing, I heard racism a lot on like Black Ops 2, but to be honest, like the game that I heard it the worst was 2K. Like genuinely.
Oh, no doubt.
Oh, it's terrible on there.
And so I really, unless I'm playing with you guys, I never play. I play online games and I don't use my mic whatsoever. And
yeah,
it's
I'm
just,
the same.
yeah, it's just because stupid people. I don't want to deal with stupid people.
Anytime I play anytime I play any Call of Duty game, the mute all gets hit instantly. I don't want to hear nobody. I just want to play the game.
Well, Mark, and Kleb was playing Rebirth not so long ago, and we heard like kids shouting, like really bad things because we killed them. They were like telling us
those hot mics from those children were insane.
Yeah.
Like, they sounded like
really
5,
bad.
and they were dropping like so many different like f bombs. They
That's
were
funny.
dropping stuff I've never heard before.
Yeah,
That's
it
why,
was
like,
crazy.
Like, get in your own party, talk between the two of you, right? But
Yeah.
all that other stuff, just mute it. It's not even worth your time.
Now, did you guys say Mark was with you as well playing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Mark, like, what did you experience from all that craziness?
We talk about the kids with F bombs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, if I'm in game chat, I'm used to hearing that. You kill somebody, and you just say, F, and just slam down real hard. Some of it could actually be kind of funny. I know it may seem bad for me saying this, but the Spanish defcoms are gold every single time. Oh my
absolutely.
gosh. And like, they'd be like, come on, somebody, bow. I'm like, golly. I die every single time. It's hilarious. It's hilarious to me. The Spanish defcoms are the best ones to me.
So, those of you that are young and younger, you will progress through your gaming life and have a thicker skin as time goes by, and you'll just like, whatever you do,
I've
you.
got-
What's
I've
that?
got
Something
Cass?
like this
to say about
targeted
that,
at
about the
someone.
age.
What's that, Cass?
Right. I get, when I play Fortnite or Among Us or COD, I get a lot of, aren't you at school today? Weren't you at school?
Well, yeah, because you look 12.
Yes, that is the key word right there, Gaz. We all think you look like a teenager, dude, and you're 40. How,
Younger
Benjamin
than me,
Buttons?
Gaz.
How?
But I do get a lot of it.
Yes.
I do get a lot, and it does become annoying.
So that bugs you, though.
It was all right at first,
Yep.
looking young and stuff, but now I'm like reaching my 40s. I don't want to be saying, "Oh, you look like 12."
And so
No.
now Mark and Dana and myself are all like, dang, we wish we looked like we were
Yeah.
20,
Yeah. Absolutely.
18.
And Among Us is another one of those games that can be extremely toxic.
Yes, it can. Yes,
Yeah.
it can.
Mhm.
All right. So this has been fantastic, guys. So I'm going to go through a list of stuff that is in games, and then we're just going to quickly talk about what we can do to fix it, possibly again, like we did last week. So there's sexual harassment. I can't say I've ever had to deal with that. I am only assuming Lightsy would be one to deal with any sort of garbage like that. Hate speech. If you've streamed, you probably all had hate speech. For me, it would just be because I'm old. Look at you, you old fart, all of that stuff, blah, blah, blah. Threats of violence. You guys, Gaz, I saw you shake your head. Did you have any sort of threats of violence?
Yes. It was on an old channel years ago, right? I don't do anything on it now. I used to do like loads of Camper of the Weeks on Black Ops 2. And I kept catching these two. They was getting headshots to get their camos and stuff. And they actually sent me a voice message on Xbox, and it went something like, "I will go near your house, and I will get the queen, and shall I say it? Shit,
Go ahead.
crapping."
Lightsy dropped an F-bomb last week. It's all good.
Yeah. I will go near your house and they will shit in the queen's neck. It was a kid. It was a kid. I've got it on the channel.
What?
So I'll send it you. Yeah. So he threatened to come near my house and shit in the queen's neck.
And it was a kid.
It was a kid. I have still got it on the channel. I will send it you on DM.
So just as a heads up, like, it's not funny, but it's shockingly funny. I just want to say that. So when you see like myself and Caleb giggling, it's just like, it's mind blowing.
Where do you come up with
Exactly.
that?
I was just gonna say, who would think of that? It is so
I mean,
stupid.
to come near my house as well. I mean, I was bricking it. I was
It's like not at your house, near your house.
near my house.
Just down the
I'm gonna
road.
have to find it. I'll find it now.
Yeah, that's wild. Okay, then we've got doxing. I don't know if any of us ever experienced doxing before. That is publicizing others' private information.
Oh, I've seen people do it all the time, and it's just like,
Which is illegal.
why? It's illegal. Why? It's like they publicly put themselves out on the internet, like, hey, I just doxed this person because I don't like them. Look at me go.
Yeah.
It's like, buddy, you're doing something illegal. It ain't gonna be me because I don't know where you live or where you're
Right.
from and all that. But someone's gonna report you.
The other big thing, and that's not even on the list, I forgot, was swatting. Swatting is the most dangerous thing, pretty much, next to doxing.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Which is and you see these stories on YouTube and stuff, which is crazy. All right, the other one is flaming. Strong emotional statements meant to elicit negative reaction, and I'm pretty sure we've all had the flaming. People just trying to edge us on, saying some pretty disgusting stuff. Griefing. This was already mentioned. I think Dana mentioned griefing. Yes, you did for your Age of Conan.
Yeah.
Using the game in unattended ways to harass others and intentionally inhibiting the performance of one's own team. That's even done in the Splatoon
That's a
community.
big thing in League.
And is it really in League?
GTA 5 Online.
Yeah,
Yup.
tell us the story again,
Yup.
Lightsy.
I can't even go on a friends only server to do my stuff without them joining in and blowing me up. And that is what I have, like, not only rage quit, but rage uninstalled the game off of my PlayStation because of that.
Yeah, cargo griefers are just absolutely insane. Like, the thing is, you have to be in a public lobby in order to, like, do stuff like, sell your cargo to make money in GTA Online. And it's just that anytime, like, the thing that they incentivize for you to make more money by selling your cargo is to do it in, like, more full lobbies because you get more money by doing that. So you go into these lobbies, you try to sell your cargo, and all of a sudden there's going to be dudes on like Oppressor Mark II fly motorcycles with instant lock-on missiles, which thank goodness Rockstar is nerfing and taking that away. But they'll just fly right behind you. They'll start shooting at your stuff, and they're getting nothing. Like they're getting $2,000 for blowing up your stuff. And it's just like, where's the incentive of doing that other than to piss me off?
Other than the grief, yeah. Other than the grief.
And it's like, I'll see it happen in public lobbies and see other people like getting grief by people, and I'll come and protect their stuff, because
Sure.
it's just like, you grinded like hours to get millions of dollars with this stuff, and someone's gonna come and ruin it in 2 minutes. So it's just like, I'm just gonna come help you and do it. And anytime I do that, I'll get text messages from my GTA phone that are just them saying thank you, and it's like, it's a massive problem.
So I'm going to read this out. Black Widow had said, Sea of Thieves is toxic as well, which blows my mind overall. Don't get me wrong, so the community is good, but a lot if toxic and homophobic and racist. And then she said, because we destroyed them. And so just because you're playing a pirate game and you destroy those people, they get all insane. Or if we get camped by a crew, they will just keep calling us names and racist terms and very homophobic, which did happen to Crystal and I while playing Sea of Thieves. We had
didn't that happen during the whole like
Boxy
Pirates of the Caribbean storyline?
Yes, yeah, exactly.
Because like we were doing that mission in like the caves down underwater. These dudes just sat there for like 30 minutes waiting for us, like waiting for us while we're enjoying the mission. And then we come out, we have this treasure chest, we're taking it up to our ship, and they're like, thanks for the easy loot, buddy.
Exactly, yes. And so that did happen, and they were just sitting there just being absolute turds.
It's like, yeah, I'm sorry you wasted your 30 minutes while we had fun.
Yeah. Yeah, no, and that's it. So there, and I don't even remember a lot of the stuff, which is wild. I forgot all about that until you brought it up, Caleb. I'm like, oh yeah, that did happen. A lot of the time, stuff happens. You just move on, and not everybody can do that. And yeah, and Grimmy was with us too. So crazy. So Dana, let's go with you. What do we do? What do we do to resolve this? What can we do? What would you like to see?
Well, I think the first thing that we have to realize and understand that, because we've named a lot of games with all this stuff going on. So this is a culture issue, right? Because it's going on through all of gaming, regardless of what game you're playing. It's everywhere. So my question is, where are the moderators at? Like, where are they at? Right? If I was a moderator and I was moderating a game, I would be randomly jumping into these games, completely silent. I'm not saying a word, to see what's going on. Jumping into the chat, jumping into the game to see what's going on. And as soon as I hear this stuff, I'm going to be speaking up real quick. Hey, knock it off.
Yep.
Or you're going to be banned.
This is your one warning.
This is your one warning. If it happens again, you're going to be banned. Now, maybe the first ban is like 48 hours or 72 hours or something, like 2 or 3 days. Like, that's what I had. I had 48-hour ban on Conan when I did that. So couldn't play it for a couple of days. It kind of made me think, oh, okay, I better watch what the heck I'm doing. But it sounds like all these games are just free-for-alls. There's no moderation of any kind. People just get in chat and they just say whatever the heck they want, and there's nobody moderating anything at all. Nothing. And so the old adage goes, if the cat's away, the mice will play.
Yep.
And because they're not being moderated, because nobody's watching this stuff, people are going to do whatever the heck they want to do. So you want to create a whole pile of jobs, thousands, tens of thousands of jobs, start hiring people for moderators and moderating this stuff. Jumping into the games, jumping into the chats. Like I said, don't announce, hey, I'm a mod, I'm here, because then people are just going to be quiet and shut up. Jump in silently and then listen. You can
act
record.
Like you're a normal player, and then you overhear.
Yep.
They just overhear everything.
Record the whole darn thing.
Yeah.
So they, oh, I never said that. Yeah, you did, because I have it. I've recorded.
It's like, if you're gonna give a warning, just like put them on a watch list. That way, if they leave and go to any other
Like,
session,
flag
it's just like,
the
oh, this
account or
person's in another
something.
session. Watch out if they do.
We
anything.
have the technology's there to be able to do all this, right?
Yes.
So they can put that into effect. And as soon as people start getting warned and banned and stuff like that, that behavior is going to change. It'll take time.
I have
but
a
it will change.
I have a question for all of you then. With Dana, you had mentioned that made me think. Do you think because of toxicity that these companies are losing money, or are just the idiots that are doing this stuff, are they paying enough to compensate for that?
That's the whole deal.
Exactly.
Right? That's the whole problem, is the fact that companies are not cracking down on this because it's money.
It's money, yeah.
So if I ban this guy, I'm now worried he's not going to buy my next game. He's not going to buy all these skins. He's not going to buy this. I'm going to lose money. So I'm just going to let him do whatever he wants.
Right.
So it's, what do you want? Do you want integrity in gaming, or do you want money? And unfortunately, a lot of the companies go, well, I want money. I don't care what they say. But the
thing
problem...
is, like, with smaller games, that may seem like a problem, but if you're like a big AAA title that's got like millions of buys, like say your Call of Duty, your GTA, say you're a free-to-play game like League of Legends, where's the issue? Like, just ban them.
It's right.
What can they do? You don't have to be worried about money. You got millions of other people playing this game.
Well, I think the worry there is the fact of all this cancel culture business that's going on rampant. So what's going to happen is, if I ban this guy, right, he's going to amass his group of buddies and get a following, and they're going to say, I'm going to boycott this and boycott that, and I'm going to cancel it.
If it's a big streamer that's,
right?
Caught being toxic themselves. And...
Right.
Yep.
And they're scared to death that this cancel culture business is going to take their business away.
Oh my god, there was a whole thing with there was this one streamer and Pokimane a couple of months ago where he sent a hate raid to Pokimane. He got banned for it.
Yeah.
And it was like, all I could see on Twitter was, free Gideon, free Gideon. It's just like, he sent a hate raid. What are you talking about? Like, even he on Twitter was like, yeah, I did something wrong. I deserve to get banned.
Yeah.
And then afterwards, after like a week, he was like, yeah, I apologized to her and we made up for it. Shut up about it now.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's the problem. That's the balance. Like,
why do it in the first place?
Yeah. Well, that's just it.
Because he found this old clip from like 6 years ago of her saying the N-word. He decided to bring it up now.
Yep. And that's the thing, is businesses they're scared to death that these people are just gonna, we're gonna make our revenues go down and all this stuff, so they just let people do what they want. But what they don't understand is there's piles of people quitting playing their stuff because of this problem. So you gotta have consequences for actions. I don't care what it is. I don't care what you're doing. If you do not have consequences for actions, the people will do it and do it and do it to eternity. It won't change.
So Mark, do you have any possible fix for this? Do you think it's ever going to be resolved, or is this just going to be an everlasting battle and a losing battle?
Everlasting battle, but I think the true fixes were, like Dana said, severe, more bans and everything. And I'm not talking about, after you get your first warning, your first offense, a couple of days. But after that, after your third offense, then I say you ban them all the way back to the
rule.
Yeah. IP address. You're gone. You're completely gone. Same thing with Call of Duty and these Warzone hackers and stuff like that. You get hacked once, we ban that account. You do it again, we ban that account. That third time, your entire IP address is gone.
And that MAC address, baby. Ban that MAC address.
There you go, MAC address.
Go out and buy a new Xbox if you want to play.
Exactly.
Oh, wow.
I remember Xbox 360. They never held back. It's just like, you kept doing something. It's like, you're console banned. Go get a new one. It gives us money, and you have to do it to play. So, cough it up.
Wow.
Not even like gaming wise, but like Facebook, they have 30-day bans for if you're, being toxic or just not appropriate and whatnot.
I love the block feature in Facebook. I've got a list a mile long of people I've blocked in Facebook.
Wow.
Oh my god, like I remember seeing like console bans like all the time on Xbox 360. I saw countless videos of people that were console banned until like the year 9,999. It's just like they're making sure they buy a new console.
Nice, I love it.
So, Gas, hook me up. What are we doing? What are we gonna do to resolve this, my man?
Well, like as Dana said, MAC address, just ban that. But I don't think that you'll ever get rid of toxicity in games. I don't think you will ever do that. There's always somebody that can get around these hacks and things like that. So I don't think it will ever go away. You're still gonna get the same problem,
So,
unless, like what Dan said, the MAC address.
so do you think parents really need to be a part of this and need to slap their kids around and say smarten the beep up?
They need to kick their butts. And I mean, I've been playing a lot of Call of Duties, and there's kids on it, and obviously they're rated 18, and their language and the messages that I've had from them, is quite
insane.
Quite bad for their age.
Isaac would not be allowed to game for like
it's like year 5.
2 months. I would not let my kid game for 2 months if he was being racist. If it was racist, he would not even be allowed to play anymore. It'd be like, you're an idiot. Stop that.
Yeah.
But like if he was swearing and going crazy, just griefing, and be like, nope. He'll eat. Here's the thing, and this is what I've done, and this may be nothing, but he'll take his phone, put it on up to the mic, and while he's in a game like Fortnite or something, he'll blast some loud and they, sorry for the word, they call it ear rape sound or something, and I'm like, what are you freaking doing? Oh, I'm just doing it. Like, no, I don't want to hear that. No one else wants to hear it. Stop it. I'm involved. It's like
It's like I don't want to hear this in the next room. They don't want to hear it blasted in their headset.
No, not even.
I can hear Daniel gaming in his room down the hall.
Yep.
And if he ever he's a jerk to somebody in the internet and tells him to go die in a fire or any crap like that, I will go in his room and I will rip his friggin' PC cord out of his computer. Gone. Like, I also control the internet. The router's right here.
Exactly.
I can just pop his cable. Boink, gone.
So
I can remember the worst thing I have ever done. Trolling or being like it's not even toxic. Like it's just being trolly. And it was on WoW, with like the one of the mounts from Hellfire Citadel raid. When you got from doing the Head of the Curve achievement.
Okay.
The Ward Garden Mount or whatever. It was like a big deer. And it was
yes.
I know which one you're talking
about.
Yeah.
So I had that and I was running around Tol Barad and this kid came up to me and was like, "Oh, that's a cool mount. How did you get it?" And I was like, "Oh, it was an exclusive thing from Tim Hortons. You have to go to Tim Hortons and get a card and code." And they were like, "Oh, that's cool. I'm in Michigan. There's a Tim Hortons just a little bit of ways." And I was like, "Oh, fuck." But like that's the worst I've ever done.
That's funny.
That's funny.
So, Caleb, you're the last one, dude. You're the youngest out of the entire panel. Sorry, Lee. I know you're 21 now or something.
Yes.
So, what is the fix, dude, from your point of view? Because Caleb, if you ever go to his Twitter, Caleb's Twitter is...
I go off.
He goes off, honestly. So I can only liken it. It's the same for video games overall.
Oh, it is.
And you broke a TV or your controller and all that stuff.
That was 5 years ago.
We'll never forget it. Broke his TV
5 years ago, and it was such a fluke accident, but it still happened. I laugh about it because I did it on stream. But to be honest, like you can come up with as many fixes as you want to try and like take away as much toxicity as you want. I feel like it's never gonna go away. Like you can make it so little to where people won't notice it as much, but you're always gonna have toxic people in gaming. It's inevitable.
You will. We need to take it from the crazy level down to the point where
we need to make it so it's so minimal that it's not noticeable.
Right, and then people were like, "Okay, I'll play this game again because I know I'm going to get something once in a blue moon, but not like all the time, every time."
Right.
Type thing. Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Are we good?
Yeah.
Oh, Lee.
Yeah, I got a couple of things. One, we haven't talked about the most toxic thing of all, and you're guilty of it, Paul. Nope. Hitting Jason and teabagging him.
That's not toxic. That's trollish.
That's funny as heck, man.
That's funny. That's just a funny like
It's
troll.
part of the
maneuver.
game, Lee. It's part of the game.
Jason is an
it's only toxic when I'm Jason.
It's an
Um,
evil. He's an evil murderer. He deserves to be teabagged.
That's right. All right.
What else? What else are you supposed to use the crouch feature in that game for?
Nothing. All right,
Sneaking
Lee.
around. Get out of here. Who does
Let's
that?
let's see what other nonsense you can come up with.
well, there's I can't for the life of me find it, but there was a game that I heard about like a few years ago, and in it, I mean I know it's a different thing, but it's like the hacker people used to hack in that game, and then but what the game actually did was if it knew that you were a hacker, it would only place you on servers with
Oh.
other hacked people.
Yeah, Warzone was doing that.
Yeah. Sorry, say again, Paul.
Yeah, Call of Duty Warzone was doing that.
Yeah. So I mean, I know it would be harder to identify like toxic people outside of like hackers, because hackers it's like it's physical code in a sense that that can be identified, as opposed to just like um more subjective things. But if those people could be identified, like the toxic people, and then they're put on servers with only toxic people, maybe maybe that could help. I don't know, but
Yeah,
it's
that's a
it's
great
an
idea,
interesting
man.
thought.
That's a great
Yeah.
idea, but the only issue with that is false reports. We'll say false reports saying, "Oh, this dude was abusive," blah blah blah, and eventually, after so many reports, they'll be put on that total grief, channel or whatever, and then you're kind of poop out of luck after that, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I imagine in that case there'd be, I don't know, some kind of appeal for it,
Yep.
but it's yeah. I mean, that's why I don't make games.
No, and it honestly is such a huge issue
Yeah.
that you need to start chipping away at each section until we get into a decent place.
And that'll
Yeah.
be a battle, Lee, because that is similar to the people who make viruses and the people who work for antivirus companies, and they're always fighting
Yep.
each other. It's the same kind of thing. Like, people are going to make anti-cheat programs, but people
Yeah.
are always going to find a way to search. So it's that
It's
constant tug of war all the
Virtual
time.
warfare.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes it hard, but
All right.
And the harder you make it for someone, the more creative of a way they'll think around it.
No, that's true. The thing is now we know exactly what certain things are that you can attack that. With viruses and hacks and all that stuff, of course, there's always going to be workarounds. But with hate speech, attack that,
Yeah.
and especially honestly, racism, especially racism. And I've said this many times before. It's 2022. There should be zero racism, zero. Honestly,
And it's like games should have like $0 for that. Like if they need, like, I feel like developers, they should have something in like totes where they're monitoring the microphones in game chat,
sure,
Yeah.
and it's like they hear something that's just like, you're gone.
you're
that's
done.
what I mean. Like, they need to jump in. I mean, that would create thousands of jobs for people. I mean, hey, anybody games that you want me to be, I'll sit home and be a moderator in a game. No problem. Just give me some
Now,
coin. And
Could you imagine somebody complaining, "Oh, I said the N word on stream. I got banned. This game sucks. The devs are stupid." No, you are. You shouldn't
Yeah.
have said
Yeah.
it.
That's right. Yeah.
You should
But-
have
but-
said it.
But like how Dana was saying, like, oh, that could open up a load of jobs and have like those are moderators. You'd need to definitely be really careful to not hire one of those toxic people as
Yeah.
moderators.
Yeah.
Yeah, you definitely have to be screening somebody really well
Yeah,
to do that
definitely.
for sure. Absolutely. Yeah.
Well, we get Gaz as one of those moderators. Gaz is on point.
That's right.
Like a very deep rooted social media background check that
Yeah.
Caleb would never be able to pass.
Yeah.
I love it.
But as a changed man, I'm not as toxic anymore. Okay.
That's funny.
But I would do it. I'd be willing to do it.
All right,
We gotta
this
look-
was awesome, guys. This was really good.
We gotta look into these guys that like to show off, and have like 3 or 4 microphones. And
Yes.
flaunt their money around and stuff. You know,
Pedals
There's
for
something about
Stream
that.
Deck
Yeah,
and all that.
pedals and you know, pretty toxic to us poor people that can't
time
buy
is
that
it?
stuff.
It's almost lunchies. Mumsy, give me some lunchies.
Xbox controller, Nintendo shirts,
Yep.
PlayStation hat,
He's not a
Got the whole
fanboy, even though he is.
green,
But he's
green screen in the background.
He's a fanboy for gaming. And Delgado.
hey, I like that. A
well-rounded
fanboy
gaming
for
guy.
gaming. That's
Likes it
actually
all.
cool. All right, Lee, do you have trivia? I know we're late, dude.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm so sorry. You do?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
just want to say, I didn't really want to point this out, but I'm in the lead. At 15,
No,
Mark
really?
is at 10, Gaz is at 9, Lightsy's at 7, Data's at 4,
Don't mention it.
and Caleb is at where Lee has social media. You know what I mean?
Nope.
0.
Nope.
All right, let's go. Multiple choice, let's go.
Right. The Kingdom Hearts games, they're in collaboration between Disney and which other gaming company?
Oh, I know this.
Then you go
Mm.
message me
Oh,
the
you-
answer. What's the
No.
question again? Say the
I
question.
should know this.
The Kingdom Hearts games,
Yep.
they're in collaboration with between Disney and which gaming company?
Okay, I'm positive I know this too. Positive. So,
Yeah.
all right. What are the options?
Blizzard Entertainment, Microsoft, Square Enix, and Epic Games.
It hurts that you didn't say Squeenix properly, but I'm going with Square Enix.
Square Enix.
That no, we just pronounce it all together. It's Square Enix, but I'm going
yes.
Square Enix.
Square Enix.
Square Enix.
Square.
Yeah, so I gotta go with the masses. So I'm gonna say Square Enix.
Mark?
Mark.
Oh, he's frozen.
Froze.
Yeah. Is he okay?
Mark froze on a kind of like the
Posing.
rock type pose. He's kind of got the eyebrow going.
Yeah, I
head
pity the
going.
fool. Hey.
How long has he been gone?
I know.
Is he-
Yeah.
We might have to rewind the stream a bit, see how far he's been gone.
Hold on.
Oh my god. We just didn't hear anything from him.
All
Where
right.
did he go?
I'm gonna give Mark the point anyways.
Maybe his internet went down again or something.
Yeah,
Yes,
maybe.
Possibly.
All right, that's fine.
Try and impersonate him
Sorry, Mark.
a little bit.
I love
Yeah.
it. All right,
So-
next. So is it Square Enix, Lee?
Yes.
Yes. All right.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, let's go. What do we got? Yeah, Caleb's
board.
on the board because he
Yeah.
bandwagoned. Next, I'll just make you
Yeah.
guys answer first.
Prepare for another easy one, Caleb. I really hope you get this.
Oh my god. Don't
Um,
say that because I'm gonna get it wrong now.
okay. In the Sonic games, what type of animal is Knuckles? Okay. Is he a porcupine, a hedgehog, an echidna, or a dog?
Well, what's the third answer?
Is he a porcupine, a hedgehog, an echidna, or a dog?
What the heck's an
Echidna.
echidna?
It's an Australian animal. Kind of like an anteater. Like it's got a longish nose, but it's got like the spikes like a porcupine thing. But they're not like.
Are you sure
have
you're describing
no
that
idea.
animal, or are you describing Knuckles?
I don't know. Does
I have no
anybody
clue.
know?
I'm
Not a
gonna
clue.
guess
Lee is
porcupine.
like, oh, this isn't easy.
It is easy. How do you not know this?
Okay, this.
Yeah, but you know it.
I
You know the
mean-
answer.
I'm gonna.
It's like, well, yeah, but it's like it's on a similar level as knowing that Sonic is a hedgehog.
So did you just tell us the answer?
No.
See, I'm kind of. Are you? Did you just take away one of the answers from us then?
Yes.
Use your own discretion.
Oh my god.
I'm going with porcupine.
Oh, yeah. Porcupine.
I'm overthinking
Porky-
this. I'm gonna overthink
porcupine.
this, man.
I'm not overthinking because I have no clue.
I have no clue either.
Knuckles the
Not a clue.
Oh.
So, porcupine. What else?
Hedgehog.
porcupine, hedgehog, echidna, or dog.
So it's either a porcupine, echidna, or dog. It's definitely not a hedgehog.
No. They wouldn't make him the same as Sonic.
I have no clue.
I don't know. Lightsy was kind of like describing an echidna or whatever it's called, and it's like the way you're describing it sounds like Knuckles, so I'm gonna go with that.
The echidna. I was either thinking that or just stick with Lightsy, to be honest.
I've never heard of echidna though, so I'm gonna.
I
go
don't
with
know.
it because of Lightsy's
I'll
description.
say porcupine. I'll say porcupine.
I'm gonna jump
Come
on the bandwagon as well. It's porcupine. I don't know.
I don't know.
Can I have a look at a picture of him?
Of Knuckles?
Yeah. Is that?
Well,
that
I mean, it'll say what he is if you search up Knuckles,
if you just look
Oh,
up
will it?
because
Knuckles
it's
and
so
look up
obvious that
images,
it's
I don't think it'll
Knuckles
tell you.
the.
I'll say it's porcupine then, but I won't say anything if I look.
Okay, yeah, look.
Okay.
If you still think it's porcupine,
No,
you know,
that's
you
what
need
he
to
said. He
give
went
me
with.
one of your mics.
He said he went with. Yeah, exactly.
See, looking at him, it does look like an hedgehog.
Oh.
Did they really just kind of be lazy and went all hedgehogs?
All right,
That's
let's final answer. Porcupine. I don't know.
I have no idea.
I'll go
No idea.
porky.
I don't want to.
I don't know.
And Lightsy went porcupine. All right, are we good? Are we ready?
Yeah, it's an echidna.
Let's go.
It's Knuckles the
I have no idea
echidna.
what the heck that is.
I've never heard of that. Like I was like,
How do you not
there's no
know
way-
it? It's
I've
like
never
a
heard of an
staple
echidna
of
before.
Sonic. Like, oh my
I didn't play a
god.
whole pile of Sonic stuff.
Like echidna.
So
Yeah, well, not. Well,
It's like the way Lightsy
if you
was
look it
described-
up, it says Knuckles the echidna.
Nope.
I never knew that because I never really looked into. Knuckles that
Lightsy
much.
just
But I
grammatically
never-
corrected Grim.
I was more of a Tails guy myself.
That's what I have. I look over.
yeah,
I have a
never
statue
really
of
played much
Tails.
Sonic stuff. So
All right,
It
guys.
doesn't look like an echidna though.
Okay, that's where an echidna is. That looks nothing like.
Yeah.
That looks
Oh my
nothing like it.
that
It just
more
looks like a different
porcupine.
breed of
Does Sonic
porcupine.
look like a hedgehog? No, he doesn't. Sonic
got
doesn't
this
look like a
mic.
hedgehog.
I think Sega
Yeah, but
needs
he's
to
blue.
do some
He's
research on
blue
animals.
and he's
Yeah,
humanoid. It's
Yeah,
like,
clearly Caleb.
Poor,
Sega needs to do their research on animals.
poor Caleb or poor Lee being picked on over his
There's
trivia.
blue hedgehogs all over the place.
I think we need a new quiz master.
Oh no!
well,
Alright,
to be honest, I'm thinking about quitting anyway
No.
because this is getting too tricky.
All visible and, yeah,
You
This
know
is
what?
good.
I'm done complaining. I got 2 points today.
there you go.
Yes, you
Paul,
did.
Paul, when we get to Gamers Podcast level 50, I'm not doing any more quizzes.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You stop
I'm
that.
not.
You have to. It's in your blood
No.
to do it. It's ingrained. A good soldier follows orders.
Oh, don't you put that
You
on
know
me.
what it's Lee.
Your words exactly, Lee. Your words.
I swear, outside of The Last Jedi, this is the angriest I've ever been on this channel.
This is amazing. Oh,
Okay.
Mark is back.
Mark's back for the horror.
No, he's not. We're gonna move on to our plugs now. Is there anything else, guys? Any final words?
I think so.
Thank you all for hanging out with me today.
Mark's on his
Oh,
phone.
hi, Mark.
Yeah, I am on my phone right now because my internet cut out
Oh,
on me again. So I said, well, let me join
Yes,
up on my.
that's
You were in this awesome pose for like
Yeah,
a long
angry
time. You
bird.
streamed for
Yeah.
us.
that's
Yeah,
awesome.
we don't know how
You
long
got
we-
the old like rock pose going where it's just like you're about to do the eyebrow raise and everything.
It was funny.
All right, so let's do our plugs. Mark, I'm glad you did come back at the end because we want to plug your channel. And you're using your data, so we're not going to keep you on very long. So let's go. Giggity Gaz, where can all these beautiful people find you?
They can find me on Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter. A to Z of Gaming.
Twitter. I love it. A to Z of Gaming. Dana, where can they find you?
I am on Twitch. I'm going to be on Twitch exclusively here very soon. All my socials, you got me on Play Fair Gaming on Facebook, Play Fair Gaming on Instagram, Play Fair Game on Twitter. Yeah. So you'll be able to find me all at those places.
All right. It's online time. Where can they find you?
They can find me on Twitch at It's Online Time, YouTube at It's Online Time, Twitter at It's Online Time. I think I'll be going live later today on Twitch.
Nice.
Too, so,
Make sure you guys follow all these wonderful people. And live right now is Lightsy. Lightsy, where can they find you?
Find me on. Shut up, Grim.
Oh,
That's
okay.
easy.
Roland's girlfriend.
I'm opening Lightsy's chat. What did he say?
Okay, it's doing noises because Gaz redeemed Battle Dragon and I don't have my dragon on this.
That's all right. Just plug your socials, girl. Just
Okay. Yeah.
Playing sounds.
Twitter and Instagram at Logan Ainsley, Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, just Lightsy.
All right, Mark, where can they find you at?
You can find me on Twitter, YouTube, and Twitch, Ultimate Hater 87.
And we do this every week. Lee, where can they find you? Hashtag Lee gets Twitter.
I don't even want to say it anymore.
Let's go. Stop that. Stop being a baby. Let's go. Where can they find you on all your socials?
Twitter's where it's at.
Okay. You can find me on this channel, on Discord, and you can find me on Instagram now.
Oh, what?
Instagram?
Look at
Yeah.
that. One
Missy
step
talked
closer
you
to
into
Twitter.
Instagram?
Hey, don't you act surprised, Caleb. You've known for days.
I have. Shut your mouth.
And Mark's like, oh, I've got to follow him right now.
I just want to say it had nothing to do with me. It was all about a pretty girl
One
got
step
him on
closer to
Instagram.
Twitter.
That is it.
Oh, don't
That's
you
it.
even say anything.
It was a
Paul.
girl that got him on
To
Instagram.
be
So
fair,
there we go.
I would not have found out if Paul hadn't followed you.
That's
Because
amazing.
I was
Paul, it's
looking
all
at
your
your
fault.
page and I
Every
saw
time.
your
That's
page
just
got
how it is,
recommended to me, Lee.
right?
This is unbelievable. Oh, and there you go. Gaz has followed me. Wonderful.
All right.
I'm
So
gonna get
Okay, and
get
something I've
so
wanted
many
to say
pictures
is
of his mics.
That's not like
Great.
it.
All the mics.
I got a
yeah.
follow request this morning from somebody, and after looking at who everyone is following Lee right now because he mentioned it earlier, I just realized that person that I denied their follow request was James.
oh, C-Mash? Yeah.
I
that's
didn't
amazing.
realize that was James though.
All right, you'll have to follow him. All right, guys,
Yeah.
we're going to get out of here. Thank you all so much for hanging with me. So make sure you subscribe to all these beautiful people on their socials. This is my crew. We're all a big happy family. We love it. We're having a good time. So here we go. So as for Gaz, as for Dana, as for Caleb, as for Lightsy, as for Mark, as for Lee, my name is Paul, and you guys take care. See you guys, of all you beautiful people.
Ridiculous.
Oh, that hurt.
See, Lee, I'll make the questions. You can just look up the answers for you. I'll help you out. You don't want to make questions up anymore.
Oh my goodness.
Listen to that
Level.
message, Paul. See what you
This
think.
man came out and said that Knuckles question was easy.
30 seconds. Yeah.